filter for the peep, for the peep. The stuff you think in your head, quiet part loud. Welcome back to the quiet part loud.
Yeah, we loud.
Super loud, super loud. My man.
It's your boy, Mr. Ann Davis, man. We here rolling.
Holla. Okay. Rolling big.
Rolling big.
Rolling big ideas.
Right here.
And I am the one and only Doc Massard.
The honorary, bro. You should
Yes,
get you a
sir.
shirt that says honorary Doc.
You know what? I got me a shirt that says something honorary, and it's almost guaranteed I'm honorarily get punched. So we are back.
Back, man.
Back again, and super excited about the topics today.
Oh, yeah.
Super excited about the topics today.
Always, man. The topics is always just things that you would think in your mind.
There you go.
And you never say them.
Right.
People never say them. But what we're
probably
here to do
shouldn't.
is we're going to say it.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, and not just say it loud.
Say it loud. I'm black and I'm brown.
You're,
You know, I think last time I checked.
well, you know, I mean, what they say, one drop?
Yeah, one drop.
Yeah, that's all that matters. So, you know, hey, there you go.
There it is.
So, all right. So, look, big news,
Okay.
right? Here recently, Tyler Perry went and bought BET
Hello.
and VH1.
Yeah.
But Mr. Madea
Mr. Madea himself.
out there did it for 400 M's.
Let me
bro.
tell you something, man. I don't like his movies, but I respect the hustle.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir. All day.
You can't knock the hustle.
Nah, man.
You know, because he has created a empire. And this is the thing that always gets me for him is the fact that he has his own studio. When I say the man has his own
money?
studio, yeah, come on, man. He got his own money.
Yeah, bro. That
And-
dude got Atlanta on smash.
And this is another cool thing about it is he also rents it out to big studios. So a lot of Marvel movies are recorded in there, or you know, they do movies in his actual studio.
Yeah, that's
I didn't know
crazy.
that. So I mean, he's set up for life because you know Marvel is doing. They handing out that
Oh yeah,
paper.
They got them Infinity Stone checks.
Infinity Stones. How many do you want? And that's the thing. You can do whatever you want if you get stuff like that. You know what I mean?
For
so,
sure, man.
shout out to him doing big things. I'm not really still a big fan of them. And y'all can, you know, this is the thing. This is where black people be like, oh, I love Tyler Perry. I love all the movies.
My word, what's your favorite?
I don't. It don't hit
Look.
home for me.
Hey, look, I would tell you this, man. My wife got a chance to do one episode.
Really?
Of, I think it wasn't Meet the Browns. It was the one with Curtis.
I know you're talking about the something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever their last name was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pain, House of Pain.
House of Pain. There you
right?
go.
So she did one episode of House of Pain. She was a feature artist up there, and it was really
She had
cool.
lines?
She did.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep, she had lines, and that was super dope. And literally, it was wild because the week before, we was just saying the same thing. Right? We was talking about how, you know, hey, look, definitely respect that man's hustle.
Oh, yeah.
We
Respect
love,
the hustle.
you know, the plays and everything
Man,
like that.
everything.
But like, if you was to look at some of the shows or some of the movies, it's like,
a lot
not
of
really.
them.
You know,
Look at my face. A lot of them are not up there.
Now, I'll be honest. One of the movies that I think is very underrated is The Family That Prays. I thought that was very well done. Thought it was very well done. And it was one of the first times that Sanaa Lathan is not the same character all the time.
Shout out to Sanaa.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Much
ma'am.
much respect.
So, but you know what I'm saying? So like that wasn't bad. But like I you know, okay. So
I only have
outside
two.
of that-
I only have two movies that I
what's your
can
two?
respect. Like
I know you're not finna say Alex Jones or whatever. What?
Alex Cross.
Yeah, Alex
No,
Cross.
sir.
What?
I'm gonna say Daddy's Little Girl.
Okay.
No doubt. I mean, Idris did his thing.
It just did that.
I didn't particularly like Tasha Smith because she was just loud the whole time, but that's who she is.
Right. That's her thing.
Yeah, and then the first Why Did I Get Married?
Okay.
You was actually in it.
I can't stand you, bro. I was in the wood too.
You was in the wood too. Those are the only ones that I could just be like, I could watch.
Okay.
But other than, and I just watched Single Moms Club.
Single Moms Club.
Yeah, he actually did that too. He was in there. It was actually pretty cool. Nia Long was in there.
Okay.
And one of the other ones, I forgot her name.
Yeah,
Zuli or Zuli. She always plays in like Meet the Blacks. She played.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about
Zulai or
Zulai.
Yeah.
I think it's Zulai.
Yeah, something
so
like that.
if we messing up your name,
no
I promise you,
disrespect.
Queen, it is not because we trying to be disrespectful. We really just don't know.
But that's it though. After that, I just like
yeah. But like you said, it is a whole lot of folks that when it comes down to it, we are down to support the brother.
I'm gonna tell you, this is what makes him win because he caters to women, and women support.
Yeah, they do.
The hell,
yeah, they do. The hell,
man. I'm telling you, if you cater to them, so like even I'll give my perfect example. I'm not even on this level, but Instagram, my fan base is a whole lot more of women than it is men.
Really?
Yeah. So because women tap in, women be like, I'm supporting. I'm bringing my husband, my boyfriend. You think about it, man.
Ladies,
a lot of the stuff.
Ladies, would you please like the show?
Man, like the show.
Like the show. Subscribe.
Comment. We gotta do one of these.
You ain't gonna forget the words though.
No, I didn't forget the words. Bang bang. But women support, man. If you think about it, like they're the first to book you the comedy. Like so, if you and your wife is to go out, she's booking the comedy show. She's booking the concert. You know what I mean? So they always support. So. That's Tyler Perry's winning because these women are supporting, and it's their stories. A lot of them is their stories about abuse and single moms and all that stuff. So he's winning. Yeah. So man,
what
shout out
movie Hustlers about single moms?
I think. I don't know.
Sorry.
I couldn't tell you on that.
But so big shouts.
But you said 400 mil.
400 million.
That's what I'm talking about.
400 million.
Do you think he's gonna change BET to Tyler Perry Studios? Like it won't be BET anymore?
I thought BET was already Tyler Perry, honestly.
I feel like it is. I feel like every show is.
But again, what I said then when she got a chance to get on that show is what I said after was Mr. Perry.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And I love Atlanta.
Yeah.
And sir,
you want to go to Atlanta? That's pretty much what it is.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know.
Hey, side note, BET is bringing back Comic View.
Word. Oh
so
man!
Tyler Perry did that whole launch, and he gave it to. Oh man! He gave it to your boy. He's one of my favorite comedians, Kevin Hart.
Word.
Kevin Hart is gonna be, but guess who's gonna be the host?
Nuts. Who?
Mike Epps.
Stop it.
Yeah. So
BET
might be making their little one. I'm hoping they upgrade. I'm hoping they upgrade the award shows because we've kind of been.
Yeah, there is that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that Tyler Perry brings that back. But at the end of the day, BET is Tyler Perry's.
That's the audience.
Tyler Perry Network.
That is the Tyler Perry Network. Now, the VH1 is the one that I'm actually pretty surprised
I'm actually surprised about that one.
Now, because don't they almost exclusively do like the reality show kind of joints? You know what I mean? Can you imagine a Tyler Perry scripted reality show?
Man. He probably already in the works thinking about it. It's probably about a bunch of. Cause I mean, when you're in charge, you're in charge. You just
it's yours.
We're gonna just throw this out here. It's gonna be raggedy.
Be all right.
Like,
all right.
Yeah.
Like Tyler, I don't know. It's the name is Mr. Perry.
Right. Right.
Gotcha.
Man, but like I said, big ups, man. I definitely appreciate. He's the blueprint to a lot of us as far as what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to have your own studio, your own stuff. Yeah. And be able to push it as much as he's been doing. So
him, Oprah, man, like they really out there.
Kevin Hart's been doing, man.
Killing.
I mean, they have their own stuff, man. So why not? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, there's plenty enough money to go around, and people always talk about the black dollar not rotating as it should. This finna get some spins, bro.
It's about to get some spins. I'm hoping that he puts. This is what I'm hoping. This is what Tyler Perry has been doing, and I love what he's doing. What he'll do is one, put new faces on. Yeah. Or old school, back in the day, 90s. So he gives that revolving door. You know what I mean? Like it's not because sometimes what happens is, and I love Hollywood, but sometimes they just use the same black person. Yeah. You know what I mean? But with Tyler Perry,
one for that period of time.
Right. You'll see nothing but Michael B. Jordan. Right.
And before that, it was Chad. Russian Power.
Man. That was so. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I like what Tyler Perry does. He does bring new faces that we've never seen before, and then he brings like a Carl Payne back from Mario. He brings somebody from 227. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I love that he does that. So.
And if you get on with him, like,
you're on.
You are on.
You are all on.
And because he will keep using you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can play 15 different guitars. Mr. Perry.
Right.
My wife's name is Rita. She was Calvin's love interest for one episode. Come on, give us a shot.
What episode? I want to see it.
It was called Fine Wine.
Fine Wine.
Fine Wine. When the son Calvin was dating a older lady. So she got to play somebody older than her actual age.
I'm gonna check that out, man.
Hilarious.
Y'all got BT? Y'all gonna let me the password? Okay.
Right. So, but now we will get on it because it's Black Home again. You know, okay.
Again.
Okay. So, we had talked about this topic a little bit, and I really wanted to get your thoughts, and I think the people are gonna enjoy this.
Oh man.
Right. So, what is a saying or a phrase that you heard, right?
Okay.
And you never really gave much attention to, and then one day you sat down, like you said it out loud, and like it just hit you in a different spot.
I'm gonna write a check your body can't cash.
Ooh.
At first, when I was a kid, I was like, "Where the checks at? And where's the cash?" Like, write a check your body can't cash. How
you can't cash the
check?
What?
But what I understood was you get into some trouble and you can't handle it.
Right.
It's a little bit too much. You write a check, your body can't cash.
Your mom ever wrote a check that your body couldn't cash?
Man, several times.
I was like, you stand up, bro.
Yeah,
so like
several times I'm like, that ain't true, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of this. Just to sugarcoat it over.
Just a little lace on top.
This is the thing about me, I don't like conflict.
Okay.
So a lot of times when I don't like conflict,
wait a second.
Yeah, I don't.
Hold on now.
I like this is an oxymoron. I'm gonna tell you something. I like conflict when it's needed, but I don't always like to be in the middle of conflict.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Like, if you need me to step up, I'm gonna say it. But if it's like, well, not this time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's
you weigh those options.
I definitely, as you get older, you definitely, because when you're 21, you're like, no, I said what I said.
I said what I said.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Felt like I said it. Exactly. You heard it good.
But when you get older, you be like, can I take myself out of this situation?
Right.
And will I get knocked out if I do say this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because again, don't nobody want to get knocked out by a kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we think our 40 and over strength is the same when we're 21, but it don't add up.
No, it don't.
So I was playing ball just recently, and somebody said something to me, and I was like, all right, yeah, you got it, bro. You got it. Because I know that he's 20 something.
Yes.
And
indestructible, right?
Yeah, so I can't really just be trying to say that I can just take him.
Right.
Yeah, pause. I can't do that. So I was like, yeah. So yeah, hey man, appreciate the pick, bro. Yeah, that pick was cool, man. Hey, just can you brush up next time? Not try to knock my glasses off. You know what I mean? So yeah. Writing a check your body can't cash.
Writing a check your body can't cash.
So that's what happened that incident. I just knew that he was stronger than me, and I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I can't cash it.
I'm not signing this check. Okay.
Can't cash it, brother.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I had two on.
Okay.
Right. So the first one, me and my wife was talking about somebody. Unknown.
Unknown.
Right.
We gotta have a shirt that says unknown.
Yeah, got to.
Who we talking about? Fill in the blanks.
Like, you may know who you is.
Right.
And so we thought about the phrase "good for nothing." And people just kind of throw it around.
That used to hurt.
They ain't good for nothing. This and the other. You are good for nothing.
That used to hurt.
But like when you really think about it,
yeah.
All of the things that you could be good for, and you are literally good for nothing. None of them.
Man,
you ain't good to sweep. You ain't good to sweep out the caboose. You ain't good to be sugar every maid.
Bro, I'm telling you, that hurts. That hurts. If somebody says you good for nothing, you be thinking about suicidal thoughts.
Bro.
You mean I can't do nothing right? Ain't nothing. I can't.
Nothing good. Nothing.
At all.
Nothing from nothing mean nothing. Gotta answer nothing. Put you in mouth. So good for nothing.
Good for nothing
is definitely a strong one. Because if we had to think about that person,
Yeah.
And like, because we go to church, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't want to let that ride. Like, that be the last thought that we thought
that
about
rides,
that person.
bro, hard.
But
pause.
yeah, bro, like, that's that goes super hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one was, my mother said this.
Okay.
She was like, somebody need to go in there and take a horse bath. I said, excuse me?
Wait, so we prostitutes them?
Right. And I was like, what you mean? What is a horse bath? Now, the first time I heard that, I had to be 15 years old.
Oh, yes, it was a struggle. You was talking about,
Right.
She was telling you to take a horse bath.
Yeah. When she said somebody need to take at least a horse bath, right? Because I
Drop down and get that eagle on.
It was in between, you know, like football practice and doing some other stuff and running in between. I was working at Wendy's, so I smelled like all outside, right? And so I was like, what does that mean? And she says, hit the major areas first: face, underarms, groinals.
So you the groinals,
you know what I mean?
Dang,
so
not the
groinal
groinals.
areas, you know what I mean? And so I was like, that sounds just very wild, Mama. Why would you
it
just
sounds
say that?
aggressively wild.
It sounds aggressively wild. But then, as I got older,
You understood.
it made me question something about myself, my brother. Am I a whore?
You was
whorish? Because it's been many times in my premarital life.
Okay.
Where, you know what I'm saying?
Say that out loud.
You gotta slide out premarital life.
Premarital.
You know, I had to slide here and there from some different locations.
And your mom was saying you need a whore bath.
You need one of your baths. oh, mama. So,
and that's crucial too, because she knew what it would smell like.
She I don't really like how I feel about the last part, bro. Like, that's, I thought you said you don't invite confrontation. That seemed wildly, aggressively observant.
You can take one or two ways. She might have been around a bunch of whores and she knew that, hey, you was out there doing stuff, or
shut up, bro. So,
hey man, you know.
So you know, somebody out here writing some checks. That's all I'm saying. We talked about this last show. Maybe I can fight. Maybe I can't.
Listen, and I don't want it. I don't want it. But you know what's crazy is that the older generation used to say that a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say that because she rests in power. My grandmother.
Rest in power, grandma again. We're running it back with grandma again.
Yeah, grandma used to say stuff like that too. Just be like, what does that mean? I don't know, Mom. I don't even know. So
did she say that to you while she was going through all the aisles at the Walmart?
She was saying everything. My grandma said a whole bunch of stuff. What is it? Not nothing.
Not for nothing.
Not for nothing.
Not for nothing.
She used to say it just all the time. So
I thought that was just an Italian like thing in gangster movies.
No, they say it all the time. Not for nothing.
Wow.
And I was lost in the sauce when they were saying that. Not for nothing. What?
Right.
What does that even mean? Not for what you trying to say about it? The disrespect.
It's layers. It's layers of disrespect.
It's layers of disrespect. You know, I always attribute it to, you know how back in the day, when they had old school songs, there were subliminal messages.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same way. I feel like it's an attack on you, and it makes you think, and then when you get older, you're like, oh,
right.
That's what they was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I just found out, just like candy, it was about drugs.
Wait.
Cameo?
Wait.
Strawberry, raspberry?
Sway! Like the... Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like the older generation has those things.
They had them subs.
Like, right. So even now, we just now getting older thinking about whore baths. But when we were young, you were 15, you didn't know what a whore bath was. But when you got older, you was like, oh, that's a whore bath.
Right.
So I think it's just the subliminals. You know, older people just throw that in there.
Throwing that jab in
right.
there.
And,
like,
you saying I'm a whore then.
I ain't believing everything that you out there throwing. You know what I mean?
Until now.
Youngster.
Until
wow.
now.
Wow, that's tough. That's tough. So I wonder what the younger generation now.
No.
What do they hear from us?
Ooh.
Right? Because we're old. We're the older generation.
Do you think we have that? Like they did? I feel like they created all that. I don't have there's nothing I say to my kids that would be like, what does that mean? Because I didn't have I didn't have this good setup like my parents did.
Fair. I don't think it's subliminal at all. It's just I think it's lazy Virginia mouthedness that I give my kids. Mouthedness.
That sounds
right?
Like it's one of those
good ebonics.
Yeah, that's definitely
good ebonics. So I say yurt.
Yurt. What does that mean?
Did you hear me? And it's you heard me?
You heard.
Yurt.
Oh, so the people in Maryland say that too, right?
I know they say yun. They say like, well, at least growing up, they was like yun instead of youngin.
Okay.
And it's hell yeah.
But they say you're.
They do say you're.
But you're and yurt is not the same thing.
I think it's a different thing.
Okay.
But at least the way I use it, right? Again, around the house. And so like if my son is not taking out the trash and I'm like, yo, I don't need to say this to you again. Yurt.
Listen,
so he already understands.
Doc turned into a complete gangster. He said, I ain't gonna tell you no more. So this is what I'm gonna say to you. Yurt.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
Right.
Yurt.
Man.
We ain't going, you ain't getting no more ice cream.
We ain't saying that again. Yurt. Yurt.
You know, and that'll be the one halfway breaking bad thing that I say to my wife.
Right.
Be
The
like,
yurt.
Yurt.
Oh, so she know what it is too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Look, I say this at the house. Like this is, and it's so bad that now I leave the house and I say it like other people supposed to know what that means.
We don't know what that means.
Right, at all. I can go back home to Virginia and they don't even know what this is.
Really?
You being lazy. Your mouth is just lazy.
Your mouth is lazy. The mouthedness, what'd you say?
Mouthedness. Mouthedness.
Lazy mouthedness. Sound like a religion. You a Mouthedness?
Mouthedness. Yeah, a lazy Mouthedness. I'm not a northern Mouthedness.
No, my goodness.
No, not at all. Okay, all right.
Oh, it's your time, right?
It is my time.
It's your time.
It's my time for the stupid kid story.
You probably got a lot of them.
I do have a lot, but you know what, man? I'm gonna be fair with the kids today, right?
So it's a good story.
It's no. But again, I will say this is an unknown.
Okay.
Right. So in my day job, I am a hiring manager for like a defense contractor, right?
Okay.
And so I go to a lot of conferences and stuff like that, trying to hire young engineers to come on out and do some real cool stuff. Cool. So I get a chance to go to a lot.
That sounds dope.
It is really fun. I ain't gonna front.
That part
it's a super.
So y'all go to different cities and states.
Yeah. So I done been around, and again in my single days I was. So at the time I went to. I think it was at Indianapolis. Okay. One of the cleanest cities I've ever been in.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
It's very, very clean. And so we were there, and I want to say it was one of these, national conventions for African American students.
Oh, that's dope.
Right.
Oh, so this is premarital?
Yeah, but this one ain't had nothing to do. I wasn't being nasty. I was not out there Kelly in the night. So
secret lovers undercover.
Not at all. So but I was at the booth. And the student came up to me, and I'm looking at the information, and the student had no GPA on their resume. And I'm like, that's a sign that this is probably not going to go well.
Oh, no.
Right? And so
Lord Jesus.
I was like, so what's the GPA? And it was like a 2.6. And I was like, why are you here?
You're not even supposed to be here,
like,
Deborah
yo,
Cox. Nobody's supposed to be here, and it's not you. Yeesh.
Yeah, because look, yes, you're an engineering student. However, you got an A in band and you got a C- in physics. What are you doing? Why are you here? You need to be in study hall right now. Dang. Right now.
Dang, crucial.
And so to tag onto that, today, one of my partners that I currently work with that's on my team, she got a resume from a student, did the interview. The resume said this person had a 3.6 GPA.
Okay.
Right? Great. No doubt.
That's good.
Get on the phone, talk to him. It's a 2.6.
No. So it was
and
a typo or something?
Right. I'm like, was this a typo? Did you have a good story? Tell me a story. Right?
He said, let me tell you a story.
I need to hear something. Give me a reason, right? Dang. You know what I'm saying? But no typo, no good story, no excuse.
She would just think she was gonna slide through.
Just thought she was gonna slide through with an interview. What was your plan?
That don't work.
What was your plan? And so this is why I still, right or wrong, call young people in their early 20s churn. Them's kids.
He said those churn.
Churn. them is churn. Because that is a childish thing to do.
You can't be doing that. Because, especially not in an engineering spot.
Come on, man.
Man, they will take everything. So, you know how to put these things together and then add this and so about that on my resume, I put a 2.6.
So
and that didn't work out.
I don't really be mathing. I thought this was engineering. I didn't know it was math.
Man.
You don't give me no job in math. You know. So yeah, that was that was the story. That was the story. Is that you got a 2.6 at a national conference. Where everybody's coming in, the strongest students.
Wait a minute. So when you said that at the national conference, you got a 2.6. What was her excuse?
That she had focused on band.
So she thought it was a band conference.
Apparently.
So pretty much she was auditioning for it. She probably brought her own.
She had her sticks with her.
You know
what I'm saying?
Play
but
on the table.
she was gonna get it. She was gonna get it right there, and that was gonna woo you.
Wow.
Into giving this engineering job.
So her whole setup was just bad.
Yeah, it was bad. She was bad. It was bad. Bad. It's so bad I remember this later, man. This is like 7 years ago. Easy.
Dang, she wasn't even thinking.
Right. Why are you here? Like
Did
you
you
said,
say that?
Deborah, yes, to her face.
Wow.
Look, man, I've been ready to be old for a long time, bruh.
He said, I've been auditioning.
I've been auditioning, practicing to be old.
Auditioning to be Uncle Clarence. And listen, did you check this? Are you here?
Do you hear the word yurt? That is significant.
I know she was hurt though.
Bro, she was all sad in her face.
Man.
But it didn't matter because you need to be told. Because kind of back to what we had talked about. If you are very honest about what is going on, right? If I don't tell you the truth, who is? Because that means you ain't got no friends.
You ain't got no friends.
You have zero friendships that they let you come out here.
Zero.
Hey girl, we going to the conference. You should come with us. Nah, you seen that GPA. Girl, don't even worry about it. Stop.
You can just slide on through.
That's not your friend.
They ain't even gonna look at it.
That's not your friend.
Man.
So yeah. And then the second one, just throw a 3.6 up there. And then it's really a 2.6.
Man.
And we not gonna ask.
We're not even gonna ask.
Come on, man.
Because you automatically gonna say, well, I see you got 3.6 here.
Right.
Oh, so you saw that.
Oh. So that number that I wrote on my resume, that I volunteered to give you on my resume.
So pretty much they haven't seen the Lion Doctor who was 16 and said that he had his doctorate degree. So about that.
Right.
I don't know where I got it from.
So
I was eating some cereal and it came out the box. And I was like,
Doogie Howser, that works.
Man.
Right? That's how you work, right?
But you know the crazy thing is he actually got to practice for a little bit before they finally realized that, he got to practice.
Would you let?
No, but people came to his practice. And
I would come by.
Yeah, but they came to the practice. He had his doctor's coat on. He had the picture. He was doing one of these.
Bruh.
And they let him service.
See?
So somebody wasn't doing their job.
Somebody was not on the jet.
Not on the jet.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
That's what happens, man.
Bruh.
Only in America.
I don't know.
I about to say. It sounded good.
It did sound good, bro, but I'm just saying, my peoples in Nigeria, they some creative folks, fam.
That's true.
I still get calls now.
Come here, and we have a pass for you.
Right. I have $100 million
Man.
for you. All I want is 500,000.
500,000. Jeez, man.
So yeah. So
lot to think about on that one.
That's crazy. That is super crazy. So again, shout out to Mr. Perry.
Mr. Perry,
400 million.
You want me? I can do some things. Pause. I can do the things of acting. That's it. That's only of acting. Remember that. ACTING. Acting. Nothing else.
You do a lot of acting in the valley.
No, I just want to act. I want to be like seen and action.
Ski. All right.
Not that. I do my own ski.
And with that,
Yes, sir.
We are calling it another episode of The Quiet Part Loud. I want to thank again my men's man.
It's Mr. Ant Davis. We out here.
Mr. Ant Davis, and I am DOC, the one and only Doc Massar.
The honorary.
Absolutely. If y'all enjoy the show, like the button, subscribe, all of that. Mr. Perry, if you watching, again, her name is Raina Shanti. I'm trying to go to Atlanta, man.
He trying to go. He
trying to be.
He trying to book a ticket tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah, heard me? Yeah. We get back at you. Peace.
Peace.